Hey, Mid-Texas. It is good to be with you this week. I've got to tell you, I am still living in the glory of God for all that He did during our annual awakening. I have gone to annual conference for easily over 25 years, maybe 30, but I don't want to think about that number. And I have never experienced what I experienced at this year's annual awakening. I will tell you that when we began the Mid-Texas Conference, we didn't want to call it annual conference. We wanted to call it an annual awakening, for it to have a camp meeting feel to it, where there would be excellent preaching and excellent teaching, where we would come together and we would talk about the business that needed to be talked about, take care of the things that we needed to talk about as a family, but then that we would really focus in on what it means to be disciples, what it means to be Christians, what it means to be agents of Christ out in the world. I began having conversations with people almost immediately after the awakening ended. And I began to hear the testimonies of people trying out what Matt Reynolds did, how people were challenged by the information that Daniel Drewski provided in the afternoons, and how they were challenged by the biblical preaching of Bishop Livingston, and how they were moved by the ordination service. And I have to tell you, the Mid-Texas Conference exists to energize and to equip the local church. And I feel so good that while that's our agenda, we believe God met us there as we set the stage for God to do the work. And so we are so incredibly grateful. As you want to learn more about the awakening, if you weren't able to be a part, you can go and click on the links on the homepage at midtexasgmc.org. And on the homepage, you can see pictures from the awakening. You can watch the sessions from the awakening, and you can learn more about what God did during that time. In this newsletter, you'll start to be able to read different testimonies of different delegates and participants in the awakening, and hear how they're applying those teachings into their daily life. And so I encourage you to engage in that. If you look at today's newsletter, you're going to see we have a whole smorgasbord of training that is coming up that's available to you. I had somebody reach out to me and say, "You're offering too much. I can't do it all." And I said, "You're not meant to do it all. It's not a four-course meal. It's a buffet." What does your church need today? Do you need marriage enrichment? Do you need something for the youth and the kids? Do you need something for college ministry? It's a buffet for you to be able to find where it is that God is calling you, for you to be able to be equipped in that area. And so we are trying to live into that by providing numerous different trainings. Hear me when I say, though, nobody expects pastors or lay leaders to go to every one of these things. We know every church is contextual, and every church has a different need in their ministry. And so what we're trying to do, we have amazing, amazing experts and people who are just led to lead in these areas. And so we want to give them an opportunity to serve the way God is calling them to serve. And so you will be able to find just a ton of information. We have a new partnership with Rwanda, and we will be talking more about that over the next couple of weeks. But I will tell you that there will be a video released so that you can understand more. This is in addition to our partnership with Bulgaria and our partnership with Costa Rica. It is an exciting opportunity. Our hope has always been for us to be on every continent that there was a need in the Global Methodist Church. And so far we're in South America or Central America. We are now in Africa and in Europe. And so we continue to pray for God to expand our capacity to help spread the good news of Jesus Christ across the world as the Mid-Texas Conference. Please take time, read the newsletter, see what God speaks to you. How is God leading you to go and to participate in the life and in the kingdom that He is trying to build? I pray for you every day. May God bless you this week.